Hello, this is Saul again on December 30th, 2025. It is 2 days before the new year, before 2026. That is kind of hard to believe. But we are here. I decided to do a live stream today. I probably won't be able to do one the rest of the week for holiday reasons, but we had a couple of bugs come in and I thought I would take care of them. So let's see. Let us investigate here. So let's see. I'm curious if anyone stops by today. I hope they do. But if not, we'll still take care of an issue or two. Let's see here. Okay, so it's funny. Dark draw is not my top priority right now. I have several things that are higher priority than that, but Mr. Adrian Grody here is such an active and avid user of Dark Draw that when he files a bug, I am motivated to just fix it. They're usually pretty simple, straightforward, and it makes you feel good to make sure that Dark Draw is being is cooperating. So yeah, and then of course fixing a bug in Dark Draw or anything related to visidata kind of gives me a little bit of oomph. It's like, oh yeah, I can fix a bug. Let me work on this next thing. And oftentimes just starting with 5 minutes of some task gets us to the next 5 minutes, the next 5 minutes, and before you know it, an hour has gone by and things are actually moving. So let's look at a bug here. So let's see, do we have any issue? No, okay, so this is why reset issue? No. This is archive data. Why is that unzip not working? Can this very low? Yeah. No. Got it. 7-zip file. Okay, I see. 7ZX probably. Let's try that. So, yeah, this was not actually. There we go. So it's future font and it's like a directory here, issue 52. Put that stuff in there. Shit, and issue 52. I'm going to remove my little autosave directory. Not that anymore. And yeah, let's see here. So issue 52. Open either of these attached files. Oh, cheat sheet, that's handy. Move the cursor downward until the viewport scrolls a bit. Press A, type some characters. Confirm with enter. Yeah, that works. Well, I don't see this exact issue here. I guess we'll try to. Oh, there it is. It's 8. Okay, so it was the second time I did it. When the cursor advances automatically following an add input or a paste car, N in the top line is beyond the viewport. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Why would that happen? Why is it happening the second, not the first? Whatever. Okay, it goes to line 1. Is it any line here? Always line 1. Now if you do it here. Okay, so it looks like on the line, the exact line that I had in the first place, the second line past it, did not happen. This will not do it, but this will do it. Okay, if I go all the way down and then do it on this line, will not. Oh, that's kind of ugly. Oh, and Control G should also work here. This will work. Okay, well, we have an actual repro. Thank you for that, Mr. Grody. Wombat, we are here. We are live streaming. You're doing a great job, buddy. I like having you here. Keep me company. Okay, let's go to drawing here. After we paste, why would it? Well, let's see here. Paste, add text. Place text, maybe? Oh, add text, okay. Oh, does it go forward? Or, huh. I think it's this place text function here. Where the window is. Oh. Okay. Oh. What? Okay, this is just bunk. I don't know. Okay, let's just figure out how this even got in there. What the hell? Lane, dark draw, drawing. 569. Here we go. This is from me from all those years ago. Why? I got that really wrong. I mean, this makes sense. If we're off the edge of, I mean, at least it makes sense in the context before we had scrolling. If we are off the edge of the window, off the left edge, then it goes, should be 0 probably. You see, it goes to the next line. It's like a carriage return, right? And then on the other side here, if the y is greater than that, which I think it's just, I don't know why that would be. It does not seem even like a good idea. I mean, if we're off the end of the window, I think both of these are wrong, actually. Here's where I want Mr. Grody to, well, I can just answer him in the issue async here. It's probably fine. It's so bonkers. What was that commit about? It was so long ago. It was about something else, I'm sure. Okay, so that's probably just a... Yeah. That's just bunkum. Who knows why that is? We haven't seen this until now. Okay, well, I would think maybe I can just remove all 6 lines here, and that will at least fix the bug. Now, the issue is there will be some edge cases here. What should happen when you finish typing off the edge of the screen? So I'm going to remove these here. So remove those. And now this won't happen, which is great. We go off the screen, fine, add some text, whatever. And it's just there, that's fine. Now what happens if we go all the way to the, well, all the way to the bottom here? That shouldn't do anything different. But if we go all the way to the edge of the screen here, and type, there'll be bump. Oh, it moves it over. Well, that seems fine. Yeah, I think it's fine without any additional message steps. I'm going to fix this bug by removing code, which is always fun. So let's see here. This is going to be adding text. I don't know. Do not adjust cursor after placement. Just don't, unless it's in go forward mode, which, oh, okay, yeah. Not quite right, is it? Number 52. I think that's going to call it. That's going to be fine. Okay. It's not your problem with those files. I don't know why we took us so long to get this, but so we'll fix that. Ah, non-drawing object in clipboard leaves a crack. Okay, we just need to clean this up. And this may be an opportunity for us to fix the visidata clipboard. Ugh. It's gonna be such a big deal. But it would be good. It would be good. Yeah, so I think what I want to do with this, okay, I think what I want to do with this ultimately is change the clipboard to have a dictionary-like object always, where the values are the the keys are the column names, and the values are the values of the row at that cell in that column, which, I don't know, it should be pretty straightforward. Okay, it's just gonna be a lot of different pieces it touches. But, okay. To start with, To start with, we're going to just fix the so-called crash. Like, I can't necessarily help this error, but it shouldn't do more crap. Let's find out what's going on. Option sheet, geo, that's not right. Split panes. Oh! Well, that is certainly a crash. That's not cool. There's like 4 things going wrong in here. Excuse me. Boy. So yeah, so it absolutely should not be bowing out, no matter what. So we should make it so that the draw, we can catch. We got the hiccups. This is uncomfortable. We have when a draw throws an exception, it bombs out, and it shouldn't. So we can fix that, and then we can make it not bomb out. But again, I think that the main issue is that the clipboard should be should have a different kind of object on it. I wonder who keeps joining us and then skipping out. Man, okay. So let us, oh my gosh. So we'll fix visidata here first. Let's go to, oh my gosh. Okay. So we're going to go to visidata, the drawing cycle here. this one. Main loop, set windows. Oh, is it? Oh, I see. That's okay. He's found a little bit of a loophole here. It won't happen normally, but it will happen. Okay, continuously incrementing error. That at least keeps you in the program. And these set windows here calls refresh, which is going to call the refresh on the drawing. The refresh on the base sheet, or on the canvas anyway. Oh, doesn't do much. It just calls needs refresh, which then in render, I see. Refresh is like redoing the whole thing, like replotting it, whereas draw, I think refresh in the drawing is the problem here. Yeah, it should be refresh. Huh. That is certainly interesting. Why is... This might be for... Oh my gosh. Column after row. Who else calls this? Just those guys. Doesn't cause a problem normally. Oh! Why do we need that refresh? Jesus. I'm going to mute myself here for a second. Okay, so I think my hiccups are finally subsided. That was, what, 15 minutes? Sorry about that. Anyway, I've been thinking through this clipboard stuff, and gosh, there's a lot of little pieces here. One is I'm realizing that if visit a clipboard, I think is a problem in the first place, because if the sheet underneath changes, basically if you copy a row from a sheet and then change that row, I believe that the copy will be changed also, which is not desired, I think. I think when you copy a row, you expect to have a copy of it, an actual proper copy of it. So that's one thing. And then the other one is that visidata has, or I have actually prided visidata. So what are the key differences between visidata and a spreadsheet? Is it's indicative of the key difference anyway. If you open up a spreadsheet and copy a row and then swap two columns and then paste the row back, the row will be, the columns be in the wrong place, which may or may not be desired, but that's how it works in a spreadsheet. In visidata, because the row is the underlying object, the column order doesn't matter at all. You paste the row and the columns will get the same fields in the row just fine. So that's, like I said, it's one fundamental, or it exhibits the fundamental difference between a spreadsheet and visidata. But as I'm looking through this code anyway, here's the paste after code, and it, well, I don't know. Oh, I see. If there are more columns, it adds them. That's interesting. Oh, that's just, so if it's just not enough columns, it's just going to add some columns. It's going to copy the columns. That's interesting. Not sure how I feel about that, actually. I guess it works, or at least no one's complained about it. Then looking down here, if we're going through each of the rows, I have a special case here for columns. We actually do create a row and then set an image. So we're not actually copying the underlying object after all these days anyway. So having the underlying object is maybe a performance improvement, but it's kind of the wrong idea. I think that we want to actually copy the row values, and I think by column name. So if you actually have swapped the columns, we can maintain the current behavior by putting the information into the column with that name. Now, if the columns are named something different, I don't know. This might be kind of too big for us to dive into. At least fix the main crash that happens here. So yeah, let me look and see what I was looking at here. So this was our first attempt here. I don't think we need the get clipboard calls anywhere if we are doing it this way. It's just a copy of it. Org mode. Not sure anybody uses org mode either here. It's interesting. So maybe I don't have to let go of some of that. So clipboard calls. Yeah, I'm not sure I need this. Get clipboard calls here. It's all of those that's one place. So I think if I were to do this, I would rejigger the whole clipboard mechanism. Let me go into dark draw and see if it's actually used here anywhere. Clipboard calls, just clipboard calls. Yeah, it's not even used. So yeah, I think we've kind of reached the end of the road for this mechanism, this clipboard mechanism here. Let me do a brief little tour or little examination of what the 1793 here. Oh, okay, before pasting, for copying. Sure. Yeah. Well, maybe we're just gonna wind up fixing it once and for all, as is our want. It's gonna be a big change, though. I'm not sure I'm up for it today. But this has been brewing for a while. There's been a couple of clipboard issues laying around. And this doesn't work that people expect. I think this is probably going to work in a different way people don't expect, so that's unfortunate. But I think it'll make more sense in the long term. Anyway, do I want to address this now or do I want to move on? I think that I might move on for now and see if I can't address a smaller GitHub issue here. I'm sorry, a visited issue here. Oh, here we go. We have 3 bugs in the last few days. Well, oh, I see. One of them is updating the packages for Ubuntu and Debian. Sure. I appreciate that he's doing this work here to figure out what we need to be updating. So we can do that for 3.3. We could also release a 3.4. I'm not quite ready for that yet. But we could. Sorry, I was laughing at this commit year concept that he's got. Yeah, we can update the Ubuntu Debian package. And then this build failure here. Huh. Python 3.1.4? Sorry. I don't know why they're even thinking about Python 3.1.4. Is that really the right? Oh, it's 3.14. Okay, that we know about that. But actually, who is maintaining this? I thought that we were. And we fixed that though, so we have to actually yeah, so we have to actually ship a new version or a patch with just those in there in order to fix this. And I have it removed from Debian. Interesting. So we do have to do this, huh? Still, oh yeah, for v3.3. Okay, well, you know, either it's making a 3.3.1 or yeah. Okay. And then default enter gives a value error for Panda Sheet. So, well, hello, Mr. Love Triangle. Greetings. We've already fixed your 2 issues that you filed, or at least I haven't pushed them, but I've created the fix. It led to a whole thinking about the clipboard that we currently have, and I think we need to rework it for visidata as a whole, but not exactly today. So anyway, we did fix at least the crash. Visidata and plugins or whatever should never bomb out like it does there. Like it should, raise an error, and you can see it in the status line, and it repeats ad infinitum. But at the very least, you should be able to save your work and move on, or debug it or whatever. But the fact that it actually crashed, that's severe. So, but I think I fixed it, and like I said, I can push it. I can even push it now. No big deal. If you wanted to try it out, there's a chance. I don't know. I did remove. I just removed code. I just removed. In both cases, it seems like it was extraneous code. So there's a chance that it broke something else, but the code didn't seem all that great. It was ancient, and yeah, it seems like it should be fine without it. So please poll and test and see if you're on those issues. Thank you very much for. Yeah, I bet autosave is a lifesaver. Yeah. Well, thank you for bearing with us, and I'm glad we have autosave in there for you. Okay, so I was going to fix this one issue here. Let's see if I can do that before I call it for today. Let's see. Panda sheet. Sure. Thanks for... Oh, you want to just do it as. Okay, fine. -f panda. I think that if I do sample data, I don't think I've changed something. No, I haven't. Okay. If I look at sample data, benchmark, and I do it as pandas. That'll be pandas, and then you're saying if I press enter on a row, yeah, I see. It's just, all right. Now, okay, we fixed so many of these here. If cursor row, right? Yeah, I think you're probably right, Mr. Weishem, Marcus. I think there's a chance that an empty row yeah, how does that even get to be so? Okay, well, thanks for the dive into this. Marcus, I appreciate you. I think you're right. I think we'll just take your fix as it is. Okay, let's just do it. And I'm not gonna stash this stuff. I'm gonna go to not pandas, but sheet open row. No, where are you? Pyox. Call that out. Thank you. There's the open row. Sheet specific dive. What is that? would cursor row ever be none though? Oh, if there's no sheet. Or no rows, rather. If I do that, enter. Okay. I think that's the case. I think you're right. Let's add that. And I think you're right. This is going to be a fix. It's for pandas. That's correct. Okay. And then we can push that out. I think you're right. Okay, so we push that. And I think close that. And we've closed each of these here. No, we haven't closed them yet. We'll fix this. Okay, and we'll go back and we'll close another book. Okay, error persists. Okay, let's dive into this. I did not repro. Well, first of all, which one are you talking about? And secondly, the non-canvas copy one. Was that fix? That fix was, yeah, really? It crashes out? Oh, the error that shows up in the status bar is still there. That's a much bigger visidata clipboard issue that I want to fix. I mean, we need to fix it at a deeper level. So it'll still do that, which is, yeah, unfortunate, but we can fix that. Well, we'll fix it much deeper. But the actual crashing shouldn't happen now. If you press split, it shouldn't, let's find out. At least I can see it for myself one way or the other. So go to, let's go to the actual thing. Okay, great. Okay, good. Because that's the main thing. If we also, you said GO to go to options, but GO goes to the options, this config file, not to the options sheet. I think that's the standard behavior. And then here, if I yank this, go here, yes, I have that error, but I go here, I still have the error, and it's fine. It's just, yeah, you're right. It's gross, and maybe we should do something a little different, even just now, to have that error pop up all the time. But I want to fix it. That's okay. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. But yeah, I want to fix this at the deeper level. So. All software is a pain. Boom, 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 boom. I have to update the packages. build failure, update packages, fine. And then, now we're back to fixing more bugs if we wanted to. But I may just call it for today. I have a couple other things to do today, and including making sure that Apple Podcasts is taking Macworld podcast, which is officially released in 2 days. We're already out there, but should be out there officially very soon. So I'll make sure everything's all working. And I think I may have been announced my departure just as someone else came online here. So hello to this newcomer. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Love Triangle. You can, honestly, you can hear it now. We may have actually talked about this already. You can go to magworld.pw and listen to all the episodes on the website or via the RSS feed there. And it's only whether it'll be on or it being on Apple Podcasts and Spotify and other things. That's going to happen in 2 days. Okay. Check you later. Thanks a lot for being here. Like I said, I probably won't be live streaming the rest of the week, but I am looking forward to getting back on this horse next week and just kind of logging an hour or two every day here. Same bat time, same bat channel. See you then. Cheers.